Hello everyone, I'm going to assess one of my students' OET letters now and provide the word-by-word feedback along with the expected score for this letter. Let's get on to this assessment. She has written down the addressee's contact details on the top without any spelling mistakes, so I'm happy with that. And then she has written down the date of letter as well, that is also good. And then she has written down the addressee's salutation, and that's good. She has done a wonderful job till now. And then she has written on the reference details of the patient without using the abbreviation, so that is good. She has written on date of birth instead of DOB, so I'm happy with that. And then this is the introduction paragraph. I'm writing to refer Mr. Ali, who has undergone coronary artery bypass graft because of myocardial infarction. That's good. Therefore, he requires your further management after being discharged today. So after being, we have to use the third form of the verb only. So there is one mistake here. So it's not being discharged, but being discharged. So it should have being discharged. No, it's being discharged. All right, that's the first mistake. But apart from that, the introduction paragraph sounds really good. It doesn't have any other mistake. Socially, Mr. Ali is a married man who lives with his wife and seven children in his rental flat. That is perfect. That doesn't have any grammatical mistake. Furthermore, he is overweight. He is overweight and he is a smoker. Okay, overweight is not the correct phrase here. Otherwise, she needs to remove overweight is an adjective, so it doesn't need any you know article here, because she didn't write down anything. She and this is wrong anyway. So overweight doesn't go with the a. We need an in this case. So what she should have done is he is overweight. That is wrong. She should have mentioned he is overweight. Right, that's the thing. But apart from that, it's all right. And he's a smoker. That's all right. When Mr. Ali presented to the hospital 10 days ago due to acute substernal chest pain radiating to the left arm, that's good. And she placed a comma. I'm very happy with that. Diaspora, dyspnea, as well as. Okay, so when Ali presented to the hospital 10 days ago due to acute pain radiating to the left arm, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so unfortunately, this sentence is incomplete. The reason is that she has used when here. So she should have removed this one, because when you use when someone presented with the hospital with some complaints, comma, there should be the second part of the sentence, but that's not written down. So when needs to be removed from here. So when Mr. Ali, so it should be just Mr. Ali. That's it. For instance, I can when I can just when Mr. Ali presented to the hospital 10 days ago, comma, he complained of nausea and vomiting. This is just a general structure, but this is how you need to write down the complete sentence. This is just an example only. I'm not writing down the the same sentence, but I just would like to know, I just would like to teach you how we have to write down the correct structure. So when you start when so this first phrase is an dependent clause. It's going to depend on the second part of the sentence. But what she has done is she has written on only the first part in the sentence, and it is incorrect. It cannot be the sentence, so it cannot be the full sentence, so that needs to be removed. Right, and let's go through the next one. Okay. During Mr. Ali's hospitalization, comma, he has been on medications such as whatever the medications, that is good, drugs, and let's go through the next page, and caviar, and then half aspirin once a day. Once in a day is not needed. It's not a grammar mistake, but it's not it's not recommended. Okay, all right, it's not required. So you can say once a day, that's fine. Okay, once in a day again is not a grammar mistake. Following the surgery, his electrocardiogram was monitored. Additionally, post-operative exercises were given by a physiotherapist and his blood pressure was well controlled. At present, his health condition is stable. However, he looks agitated. So she is able to use most of the sentence structures without any issues, but sometimes the placement of punctuation marks is an issue. So she should have placed, however, comma. Okay, so however he. Okay, so she should have mentioned however, comma he. All right, let's go through the next one. After Mr. Ali's discharge, it would be greatly appreciated if you could advise to continue the exercise program, especially breathing exercises with the triflometer, which is suggested by a physiotherapist, and significance of taking medications. Okay, that's good. That's a very good sentence. That's very long, but she has done a wonderful job by writing it down without any mistakes. So I'm happy with that. Could you please organize a dietitian? Again, this is an issue. I don't know why many people commit spelling mistake for dietitian. So dietitian, okay, let's say dietitian. It doesn't have C. It has got T only. So you should write on dietitian. Dietitian. Okay, that's the correct spelling. All right, DIETITIAN. All right. For dietary advice, okay, dietary advice, that's fine. And okay, so could you please organize a dietitian for dietary advice and discuss regarding cease smoking, including quit smoking programs? No, regarding, okay, no, discuss on ceasing smoking. Okay, it's not quiet as well. There are a couple of spelling mistakes and issues. Okay, regarding cease, okay, smoking, cease smoking, that's wrong. Discuss to cease smoking. You should have mentioned like this: discuss to cease smoking. Okay, and then including quite. It's not quite. It's quit smoking programs. Okay, so that should have been. It's not quiet. It's actually quit. QUIT only. She has been committing lots of spelling mistakes, unfortunately. Also, she should be present for the following a follow-up appointment. She should be presented. Otherwise, she should present. Okay, she should be presented for the follow-up appointment with the cardiologist. With a cardiologist, always all the occupations needs an article. Okay, either a, an, or the, depending on the situation. But you need an article. On 26 to 2012, it's not recommended to write down the date. You have to change it to the time references. Okay, for example, 19 February, we have got another 10 days in this month, and then maybe another 26. Maybe you can say in about a month. Oh yeah, but it's okay. If you cannot represent the time references, then it's okay. You can write down the date. Okay, so it should be present. Should be present. You can say should visit. Okay, or should attend. You can say should attend. Okay, sorry. Yeah, should attend. Should attend the follow-up appointment with a cardiologist. It's not with the cardiologist, but with cardiologist. It's actually with a cardiologist. Okay, good. All right, let's go through the next one. Thank you for agreeing to provide care for Mr. Ali. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. This comma needs to be replaced with the full stop. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Ali, comma. No, it should be Mr. Ali, full stop. Okay, you're sincerely, I think everything else is all right. Okay, let me go through the assessment now. 1. Grammar is not good. It's not up to the mark. Okay, many sentences are incomplete and incorrect, so it's not good. She needs to focus on that, particularly use of verbs, nouns, articles, prepositions, punctuation marks needs to be improved. All right, spelling is another problem. So you can't commit spelling mistake. It's not quite okay. It's wrong. And then should be present or should attend with the other cardiologist. Okay, being discharged. That's not. So the use of articles is not up to the mark as well. Many sentences are incomplete, which is very bad. The number of mistakes has been reduced, but it doesn't mean that she should be able to get good score for this one. Okay, vocabulary is okay. Task fulfillment is all right. It's not that bad. Case notes were well organized. I've already checked the information, and she has used all the relevant case notes. So that's a good thing actually. Relevant, yeah. All the relevant case notes were included. Yeah. Presentation and layout are fine. I'm happy with that. You could have shortened some sentences because you may lose control on the grammar. Okay, you need to use a combination of sentence structures such as simple, complex, and compound, but it doesn't mean that you have to write those sentences in like 5 lines or 6 lines, one sentence in 6 lines or 7 lines or so that's not needed. Okay, and proofread for your mistakes and rectify them, please. It is really, really important. You can't just write down, and then send it to me without rectifying. Okay, so the expected score, looking at the severity of the mistakes and the number of mistakes she has committed, I'm pretty confident that this letter may be able to get close to C+ grade. To me, it sounds like maybe a 280 out of 500 graded letter. All right, so I'm gonna share it with her.
Yes.